Danger zone. Danger zone.
Howdy, good evening, hello. Hello there. Hello there. There we go. Right, so we are diving in. That's indeed. We are going to be diving in for some Rako runs with the Kinship this evening. I don't know what the makeup is of the groups, but I'm sure they've been working it out. I'm sure. Looks like they might have already gotten a group together for one of them. So we'll, I'm sure we'll dive in after that anyway. So not a problem. We didn't have a specific start time. They never said so. I've just come on as, and we shall wait our turn. Lewis is here anyway as the Vips. So I'm sure he'll tell us. He's on as his Rooney keeper of keeping us Rooney. Well, yes and no. We might have enough to sign up for 2 groups, but it's whether we can make the groups run, if you know what I mean. But we have had this problem before. Hey, Mark, how you doing? Good evening to you, sir. There's Lulu. That's the devil. Yeah, you need to get your ass on. I thought you were already on. Oh, what are you slacking at? Hey, Chaotic, how you doing? Well, how are you going to know? How are you going to know? You're not on? Wait. No. Da-da-da. Da-da-da. How creepy that's your pew-pew. I've just realised that's your pew-pew. Maggie's just coming on. She's just been picking her nose, not doing anything in particular, because you know what she's like. No. She's going to be in game for that. Yes, she's coming. Yeah, but they're not saying anything in Discord. But they don't want to talk to you anyway. Oh, Monkey, you took the shortcut to the bottom of the well. You found the bottom of the well. I hope you did anyway, because the odd time I used to do that and it didn't work. I'm thinking all the times I've tossed myself off down that well. You've not always found the bottom. And there's nothing worse than not finding the bottom when you've tossed yourself off. Wow. Probably Hunter, maybe. Either. I don't think it really matters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Me. Yeah, so we'll just wait for you. We're just waiting for the slow coach to get her ass into gear. You haven't been online. You have not been online. Just haven't been online. He's an asshole. Shocking. I have a little squeak. What was it, Jess? Wow. Wow. Oh. I also get some WD-40 on that, Jess. Just logging in now, Lou. She's just logging in. I know you just can't get the staff, I know. Très terrible. By the way, just make sure... yeah, just make sure you got subscriber term services. Oh, yeah. Chaotic. Look what you're doing to us, Chaotic. You're trying to start a fight, man. Oh, I haven't opened mine yet. I've got to remember to open mine on my Rooney. Oh, hang on. Hang on, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hang on. We've got a different weird group going on. Hang on. Yeah, I think... See, I don't know the grouping, you see, because there's some people I think that... I think what they're doing is because there's some people with only 2 outs. There's some people with 6, so they're going to swap them in and out. So you probably won't get in on this one. But at least you're here. We know you're here now. So just hang fire. Right, we're going to travel now.
The enemy's grip tightens on the defenders of Gondor as Gothmog seizes control of the armies of Mordor. Marching from the gates of Osgiliath, foes pour into the Pelennor fields
There's
with a renewed
Rakathas.
vigor.
A big troll.
In the wake of the Witch King's defeat, vile sorcery looms over the field as the most powerful allies of the Dread Terror are summoned forth. If Gothmog spoke true of the fate he shares with Galadir, can victory yet be found?
Right, hopefully this should be alright. I mean, we've got Roomkeeper, we've got Minstrel, DPS. Yeah, I think we should kick the shit out of him. Jeez, see, Monkey. Monkey complains that the bot's trying to screw him over. What happens? He just comes along and then he just wipes people out with the FFA. Good evening, everyone. Hello. Hope you're all well. We are diving into the depths of Rakathas. We're literally just going to kick the shit out of him momentarily. Oh, right. Let's get our heads together. Look like we're going straight in. I'm presuming Harry's tanking this. Not me. Yes. No. Well, there's 2 groups going off. It'd be all very confusing. So. Yeah, I'm presuming, yeah, Harry looks like she's tanking. Bloody hope so. Chaotic, the maximum is 500.
Little ones, the screams of the innocent, they are...
There we go.
Show the light, delivering them to their deaths.
And lose just a knob.
You cannot stand against me. I am but a hammer before a field of nails.
No, I've just realised I'm still in AoE mode. Wow. We've got distributed damage there. What the fuck? Okay. I have no idea. Did we get distributed damage there? That went bonkers there. Oh yeah, as I said. The fuck did we get hit with? Yeah, I got hit with a 78 by 78 by well, yeah, lots of 78.
Your armor cannot protect you.
I think Harry just needs to die. Yeah, well, to be fair, she's kind of tanking it and there's no point, we need to reset it. There we go. Wow. So yeah, that went tits up. If we're honest. Right, I'm just going to switch back to my normal solo DPS setup. Because I'm literally just aiming at the tank, at the thing. I got a screw up. Nope. Oh, hang on. I've got I ain't got squirrels. Well, there we go. Wipe out, wipe it out, wipe out, wipe it out. Wah, wah, wah. The good thing about that, we didn't get any damage, if you know what I mean. And this is the good thing about wiping, is as a VIP, it doesn't really matter. Because as long as you've got your subscriber buffs on, you take no damage. You can just keep hitting the shit out of things again and again and again until you get bored. How you doing, Yunya? Good evening, my dear. Go, 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 go. I love the way he just splats. He's been toying with them all the time and then he just goes splat.
The screams of the innocent beyond the walls. Shine the light, delivering them to their deaths. You cannot stand against me. I am but a hammer before a field of nails.
Just knocked me all the way back there. Back. All that way.
No defense can withstand me.
Down to 8 million, 7.5. That on the go. 5 mil. 1.8, 1.4. Going all right. Oh, lost our rate. He's down anyway. Boom. Yeah, but just lost it right at the end. But DNF got her up straight away. Da, da. Da. Looks like Baz has had a bit of an issue when he's been dishing out things from the chest. Literally signing nothing. There's nothing showing for him. That was he just put it on Discord. Shinji, you just had your Bill Gates microchip inserted, the COVID vaccine. Well done for taking it on board. I know there's some people that don't believe in it and they think that there's going to be some kind of weird microchip shit going on inside, but cool. Welcome back anyway, welcome back. So we're all getting our ancient Ethel coins. Indeed. Monkey, I can see there's a bit of cynicism there in you. Baz is talking to you in kinship chat. Come on, when you're ready. Oh, let's get out of here. All right. Hang on. Okay. I'll see when peeps come back online. Right, I'll log out Terry because I don't actually I'll be bringing in next. Cancel the login. I'll wait for somebody to come back on. Baz is on his guard. Imagine you can just barter the scrolls yourself and then give them to me. No, they're not bound at all. Yeah, they're not bound at all. Doesn't matter. Well, you do, but there you go. I actually do not know what I'm supposed to be bringing next. Lou, what next for me? The hunter, right? Fair enough. I was just like, yeah, well, you're in a different group. You should out DPS me. Mine's not spec, yours is. Remember, let your skills fire off. 100 miles an hour. I fit for 1 DPS. The hunter. Oh, that's gonna smart. Let me nail right down low. It's here I'm on land. Oh yeah. New quest Anvil of the Stillness, yes. I'm just gonna decline that like. Boink. Oh, I am in the same group as you. Caught in a trap. Until there's no looking back. You got him. Yeah, baby, you got him. I'm a penis. I'm a fire. Your desire. So it looks like we got Lulu is tanking. We've got Irith twanging, and everybody pew pew and smacking. Hopefully. Unless Iris is feeling frisky and fancies kicking the shit out of stuff. Then we just got no healer. Right. Let's travel now.
The enemy's grip tightens on the defenders of Gondor as Gothmog seizes control of the armies of Mordor. Marching from the gates of Osgiliath, foes pour into the Pelennor fields with a renewed vigor. In the wake of the Witch King's defeat, vile sorcery looms over the field as the most powerful allies of the Dread Terror are summoned forth. If Gothmog spoke true of the fate he shares with Galadir, can victory yet be found?
Can victory yet be found? Right. Next. Calm yourself. Tank is Lewis.
Little ones. The screams of the innocent, they are no more. Shine the light.
It doesn't matter. You can get them and then give them to me.
You cannot stand against me. I am but a hammer before a field of nails.
He always knocks you out, bloody health and everything. Lost the healer. I think this might be a wipe. I don't think we'll survive it. Yeah. As soon as you lose the healer, that's it. You're struggling.
Finish him. Little ones.
Yeah, but when you have to retreat. When we lost the healer, that was not going to happen. Yeah. The thing is, you pull aggro, you're a bit stupid, really. Da, 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 da. Need to oils on again. Eat some food. More chance of all sorts. Yeah, but it goes on the threat rating. So the mobs will attack the highest threat. So, I'm not being funny, but if you were last to get hit, you were the least threatful.
Little ones. The screams of the innocent. They are no more. Shut the light.
I think he knocks us out with stealth anyway. This is the problem. No matter what. But we don't get the crit to start with anyway. So.
I am but a hammer before a field of nails.
Yeah, he's taking down. He's gonna smack. Dying every time. He gets a couple of hits and then she's struggling a little bit, which is unfortunate. Get your burn hot. There's got fired. Moving damage again. We're just getting hit too hard at that end. Yeah. Even the Mordor Orcs are hitting me for 24,000. Mind you, that's at the end. I mean, you can't really do too much at that. But yeah. God, this is annoying. The burn hot should be off cooldown. Lasts for 20 seconds. So when he gets, I don't know, down to a small amount, just hit your burn hot because you need to take him down a lot quicker. Don't use it early though, I wouldn't have thought. If you shoot your bolt too early. Mind you, you could probably fire it off at the start actually, because it might. I don't think even the fight's a minute and a half though.
Delivering them to their death. You cannot stand against me. I am but a hammer before a field of nails. You. Down by 15 million. Come back. Down to 9 million. Defense can withstand me.
It's gone down again.
Finish him.
Right, just do all you got. Just whatever he's hitting us at that end, we're getting every bit of aggro there. And every bit of aggro. Yeah, because at the end you're getting hit for 37,000 off the orcs. Yeah, 50,000. Yeah, and he hit me for 102 because it was distributed damage again. 102,000. I can't. I don't think anything can withstand that. Well. How do you do, everyone? Yeah, it's always a bit of a challenge, this one. Unfortunately, Iris the healer, she's 94k, but she's getting hit quite badly, and if you get hit, you do struggle quite dramatically. You just need that a little bit longer just for keeping up. But then she draws the aggro, you see, because healing is an aggro magnet, as I'm sure a lot of you are aware. So whereas Lewis can keep the aggro of Rakathras, then we get distributed damage, which hits everybody, unfortunately. So we go down faster than a tart on a bank holiday weekend, unfortunately. I use fire. Oh, Stella's getting Warden. Okay. Alright, so yeah, she's going to tank then. And then Lewis will just be into more DPS mode or Healy. He can heal as well. But I think he'll probably go DPS, I would have thought, just to try and take it down a bit quicker. Because Beornings do have some very, very, very good DPS on them at the moment as well. Very versatile, very versatile. But yeah, this is what happens, and we don't mind. We get through it eventually. And then hopefully we can get, because Iris only 129, you see, she hasn't got to level 130, and she probably hasn't got all the I don't actually know if she's got all. She's got some gear, but again, she's limited to Light of Erendil stuff still. She's still got Light of Erendil shoulders, because yeah, again, because it's the same problem I'm gonna have. I don't have any will stuff from Remakant, which does help. If you have any teal armor that's from Remakant and it's ideal for yours, just the stats on it are so much better. It'll boost your morale as well as your other stats, you know, will users. But if you've only, there are as many will users as there are might users and agility users, so hence why all mine are agility. My hunter used agility, so that was used full for my hunter, for my burglar, and then my might was my champ and my guardian. They could interchange, and then they get their own specific stuff. Whereas this is one of my first characters is what I'm going to be taking through is my Runekeeper. So I don't actually have any other gear. Right, so we're just waiting for Helaras, which is Stella, to bring her Warden on. And so she'll tank, Lou will DPS, Andu will DPS, I'll DPS, Melwedrith will DPS, and then hopefully we can take him down that little bit quicker. Hopefully. But yeah, when all of a sudden you're getting 100k hits, that's a hell of a hit. I mean, Lewis can survive 3 of those. Andu can survive 1 and a bit. Magic can survive 2, maybe. I can survive 1 and 3/4, and then Irith's gone in 1. So yeah, here she is. Here she is. The one just popped in. So yeah, we're doing this just so that we can get the ancient Ithil coins, which we then barter at Minas Tirith with the Pelennor rewards. Now you can only do these once a week because they are on a raid lock. Because obviously this is kind of a raid. It is a 12-man instance. We try and do it as a 6-man so that you get more distribution of the coins. In a very, very good team, apparently this is doable in the 3-man. you're gonna have to be on your game. So if you're gonna try and do it as a 3-man, because you can see how difficult it is, even as a 6-man. Even this is supposed to be level 105 content. So, but that is obviously a raid, which is a 12-man. So, but yeah, it's a challenge, but that's kind of what you want. It does take time. Sometimes you waltz through it, other times you don't. So, don't matter. So Rako has got difficulty tier. Oh, see, we are on tier 2 as well. Permanently immune to stuns, dazes, and fears. He's got uncommon fortitude, and he's got bloodlust as well. So after a certain amount of time, he goes into bloodlust mode. So, oh right, onwards. There we go. Bella Bella's gonna absolutely kick his ass at tanking, while we others stand at this side and just go pew 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 pew. But yeah, I think he does knock you out of stealth. His first hit knocks everybody out, so it doesn't really matter what we do. You just got to be careful and give Stella a little bit of time to get the aggro. Because if you take over, you're going to get hit, and you want him to be facing that way. Yeah, just tickle him. Like I said, just give him a tickle with a couple of shots, and then once she's got aggro and she's doing a few of her shouts, that's fine. Then we can start going full on. We've just got punted back there. That's quite funny. Wow, I've just totally lagged. Everybody, just keep pressing your keys. Everybody's totally lagged out there. Wow. That was awful. That could make a bit of a problem. The timer's kept going on that. Right, I'm going to fucking burn bollocks to it. Banging him down. The ads are coming in. Keep going. He's down to 8. He's down to 7. Oh, shit. That's distributed damage again. I've got no heal. Survive this. Okay. Oh, Iris. I don't know if Iris retreated or she just got back up. Yeah. Damn. I want to make it rain. Boom. There we go. Make it rain in the house. 191. Damn. Boom, 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 boom. I think Lewis. Oh, we lost Lou. Oh, it looks like Lou might be swapping. Boom, 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 boom. Swapping DPS. Yeah, all right, okay. We're swapping the deeps. I say, as being a VIP, you can literally not worry about your damage, which is very handy. Because at the end of the day, there's nothing worse than just getting smack, and then having at the end of it, having a massive repairable as well. So. Yeah, like I say, it's just unfortunate because of the healer is such an important part that Irethalan, she's just struggling a little bit because as soon as she goes down, everybody else struggles. So actually 2 for the stream, and unfortunately, he's been about stingy there. Yeah, the other one was only 291. Only a little bit above it. I am. Yeah, like I say, it can be a bit of a problem, this one, but once you get through it and then you bring your next characters on, that's why I'm always a bit dubious with my I can bring my Roomkeeper, however he is quite low level. He is above level. He's 121, but again, he's only got about 60k. So you have to take them in with a very big DPS group, and preferably not as a healer. So you just stand there going zip, 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 zip. Right, so he's coming in with the berg. Here he is. Big bag berg. Have a bit of food actually. Let's have a 9-star pie. All aggressive there, didn't he? All aggressive. Get off with it. As long as I know that I'm pointing at that big lump, I'm fine. I didn't say that was you at all. How do you do, everyone? Anyway, good evening. Hello. So, Rako runs. We're struggling. This is our second run. We are struggling a little bit only because the healer's going down. But it's not a problem. Wow. Chaotic's just like, I want to gamble. Just give me that. Let me gamble. Let me gamble.
Little ones. The screams of the innocent. They are no more.
But yeah, keeping him away from us. Wow. That was a good unlock. Jeez. Hold on, monkey.
You cannot stand against me. I am but a hammer before a field of wings.
There we go. So he does a little hit. Give him a little tickle. Our thrashes just upset him. Okay, get it going. Can't pull the aggro up. Yeah, we've lost the minstrel already. This is going to be a wipe. So we aren't going to survive this. No. We're going down already because we're getting distributive damage. And now the ads are coming in, so... $5,000,004, 3.2. Come on, you bugger. Come on, die, you fudder schmucker. Fuck it down. Who needs a minstrel? You don't bring minstrels along.
I cannot protect you.
Fucking hell, how did we manage that? Whew. Damn. I honestly did not expect us to do that at all. As soon as we lost Iris so early on, I thought, that's it, game over. Where is it? Where is Iris? Anyway, she's retreated. Yeah. Cat girl Jesus. Yeah, unfortunately, she just doesn't have a mass amount of health. Here she comes. Here she comes. So she's getting hit. She's only got 95,000. She's way above the level, but yeah, the distributive damage is just hitting her too hard. So, but we managed it. We managed to upset them, and we managed to get it through. So. So yeah, we're just like I said, we're just actually getting some of the as we go down the page, I got the right one. Ancient Ithil coins, that's what we're getting. Just so we can get the scrolls of empowerment. So we're getting them every time we come in here. These are the ones that aren't going to change from what we can gather. So they're still going to be on a weekly cooldown, but then they're going to be distributing the ability to earn scrolls of empowerment across various levels. So if you want to get the cap ones, you're going to be doing this and pretty much a couple of other things in Gundabad. So bit of an ass, but it's better than it was because they've increased their levels. So We shall see. We shall see. If you haven't seen it, do check it out on the LOTRO forums because it has been a little bit controversial to say the least. And we did have a little grumble about it yesterday and today. So, yeah. But yeah, Chaotic Barbarian. Yeah, it's like I say, it's more a case of she's okay spec, but she's not at level 130 yet. And we are doing thingy-me-bob, a kind of a fellowship thing, a fellowship quest. Yeah, so she hasn't got all the Remicant gear or anything yet, you see, because obviously that's level 130. So yeah, it is possible. I think it's more possible if you're not one of the main group, if you know what I mean. I don't mean that in a bad sense. If you're just like me as a DPS, you could get away with it. But obviously the aggro that you pull as a healer and the hits, if you're not up there, is quite phenomenal. 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 Right, so what are we doing next? Lou, what do you need me on? Tank? Cappy? Burglar? Well, that's not so great. Roomkeeper? Just for shits and giggles? Well, you need to switch over anyway. Whether you get into this one or not, you'll be going on it at some point. He's like waiting for fair ride. I'll log out anyway, so then I can switch over quicker. Cracking. How are we all anyway? Good evening to you all. Are you well? I hope you are. If you're not, let's hope we can make the evening better for you. By looking at my happy smiley face all night. There we go. Calm yourself. Let's not get all the ladies excited. Shocking. Well, yeah, maybe. Yeah, indeed. Indeed. Right. Tell me, Lou. It's because I'm not in game. I don't know which character he wants me on. I'm hoping he tells me in the chat. Da, 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 da. Keanu Reeves believes is leveled up to apprentice. Star 2. Berg. Wow, fucking hell. You're do you want Bush Actor? He's level 38. All right, Gazbo. Oh, this will be an interesting one. Burglar. Fucking hell. Now, to be fair, this is probably one of my weakest character, apart from my roomkeeper, who's only level 121. That can do the content, just because I've never group played with him before. I literally haven't. So I literally have just been a little DPS machine, just running around stabbing people from behind. I do. I have a very strong character, and I will have nobody disparage that character either. Oh, you meant the right. Sorry, you meant the in-game character. People are casting dispersions about my character again. How very rude. Right, I'm just checking. Yeah, I'm all right. Subscriber time services are still okay. We're still on. We're still on. Do 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 do. Da, da, da. Boink. Oh yeah. Like I said, not really sure on this character what the fuck I'm supposed to be doing in a group, but hey ho, because I don't have anything really lined up. So there we go. I just point at stuff and then aim at stuff and then stab them a few times and then try and evade stuff in that order. An exploit opening seems to be good. Even though it does a fellowship maneuver, but yeah. Improved Addle. I suppose Addle will slow him down a bit. Knives out. I just mashed some buttons on this one. This is the best way. As the Mandalorian would say, this is the way. Wow. The long way of the fearless, the riders of Helm's Deep. I think they're a touch confused because they're backwards and forwards. Like, what? Ghostbusters. Shinji, I'm a minstrel, but even playing DPS is just always soloing whilst leveling. I'm wondering, do you just have to be a quick learner at endgame to learn how to be a healer? Now, to be fair, what I would suggest, Shinji, is actually doing, and it's what I did with my captain last week because I was a little bit out of the loop with my healing on the captain, was the day before or whatever. You just do some lower level stuff,
the enemy's grid,
you know,
tightens on the
and see how you fare.
as Gothmog seizes
give it a whirl, but yeah.
of the armies of Mordor.
You just need to be
Marching from the
concentrating
gates
on
of
what everybody
Osgiliath,
else is doing, if you know what I mean.
foes pour into the Pelennor fields
Jacob
with a
Vice
renewed
777,
vigor.
thank you very much
In the
for
wake
that
of the Witch
stretch.
King's
I am
defeat,
stretching my back actually. I
vile
did hear it
sorcery
give a little bit
looms
of a
over the
crack earlier.
field as the most powerful allies of the dread terror are summoned forth.
But yeah, if you can get in with a decent kinship that will run you through some low level instances just so you can get used to your healing setup, because obviously your traits and that generally change as a minstrel. I'm just saying I just to comment on that, I am no minstrel guru. My minstrel sat at level 91, I think, or 85 or something, picking her nose in Snowborn or something. That's where I've left her. But I did. She was my first character. She was my main character leveling, and it was awful. I bloody hated it, to be fair. But that's not to say that people can't enjoy it, you know. So, like I said, just give it a whirl. Give it a whirl. Give it a whirl. What you got to lose, eh? Just give it a whirl. I don't know what my character is. Oh, I see. Gazbo, I've not changed this screen either. Look, I've got to change the character portrait to the Blazer Thorpe. Boom. There we go. All right. I'm wing under the mountain on this one because we did the chicken run to Erebor. I forgot we did the chicken run to Erebor on this character. If you've never done that, that's actually quite fun. Getting characters. There's some prerequisite quests, but you got to get basically from the Shire to Erebor without dying. So you need an escort because otherwise there's a few stealth things around that will chomp you because you have very little hit points as a chicken. So you take a retinue of soldiers with you. Usually law masters, hunters, burglars are quite good because they can detect stealth, that kind of thing, and then just they clear the way for you. It's supposed to take you about half an hour. However, if you listen to Lewis the Blob, it takes you about 3 hours because he takes you the wrong way. Didn't you, Lou? How you doing, Annie? Are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? Hey, I just love doing that every time. Every time. It's 3 hours with breaks. Well, yeah. Yeah, Shinji, to be fair, it is obviously hunters are easy. We can't really say anything about that. Hunters are easy mode. They are the basic class. Whereas minstrels are a bit more of a challenge, but they are in a lot better place than they were many years ago. When I first leveled it, and I've said it numerous times, you had no DPS. You had no DPS. They didn't have any trait trees for DPS. You struggled immensely, and I got frustrated with it in the end, and kind of quit, and then started playing a Guardian, and then they were shit at that, but they could survive because they could take the hits, but they couldn't hit anything. They were just prodding and poking. It was almost like you're a tank or you're a healer, you're healing or you're tanking, but that's it. You're not designed to hit anything, so I ended up having to run around with members of the Kinship just to level. So you can see it was quite frustrating. I have no idea actually, because we've got 1, 2, 3. We've only got 4. We're waiting for 2 more. And once you get used to your various heals and what you use pre-buffs, you'll be fine. Yeah. Like I say, if you can get in with, if you're in a Kinship Shinji with people who have got some good healers or they kind of know what they're doing, they can put you on the right path anyway. I can't, sadly. Chevette, who is probably our Kinship's main healer, he would be able to talk you through what would be a good rotation, etc. So. But yeah, healers are definitely outside of my remit. Captain healing's not too bad. I do that in group or on my captain, but that's a different kettle of fish to being the main healer of a group. Because whereas a minstrel is more burst damage, continuous big heals, a captain is just basically, I always say they're spinning plates. They start off the heals and then they just keep it going. And try and get any criticals when they're available, just to give a bit of a buff, and then you just keep going and heal a bit more. And cool. Cheers, Barbarian, for that. That will help. Yeah, there is. I mean, Annie, it's one of those where I think when you get used to them, it's second nature. But then when you stop playing and you come back, you're going, what the fuck does that do? But that's the same for every class. Even this class, I'm like, okay, yeah, I can do that. I can go reveal weakness, yeah. Which I'll just have to keep on him because it's a toggle skill on the boss, so that's fine. Don't blame it on the sunshine. Don't blame it on the moonlight. Don't blame it on the good times. I blame it on the boogie. It looks like we're having a bit of a crossover now between groups. That's why we're waiting. Exactly, yeah. The champ is a very good class. I like mine because he literally can just wade in and smack the shit out of things. Even Magic, I mean, what yours is level 130 anyway, isn't it? And when she switches between her Hunter, which she plays, blame it on SSG, indeed. When she switches to her champ, she finds it so cool because she can just go wading in, where you have to be a little bit more tactical with the Hunter because you have to stand back. But then again, they're both melee. Sorry, they're both basic classes, not melee classes. Both basic classes. Yeah. I mean, I chose the class of Hunter for Magic when she first started playing because she'd never even used a keyboard and mouse for gaming before. So even in the starter instance where we were in Rivendell, because obviously she played an elven hunter, the start off room where you are in, I don't think it's the homely house, it's where the guest quarters are, I think. And I got her to run around that room because she'd never even been able to turn the viewpoint, you know, like this, running around using the keys and that, and she couldn't do it. Initially, she was like, hang on, I can't control that at the same time, but she can do it now. You know, it's just taking her a little while, but it's like anything. Give someone a basic class to start with, and I think this is why I preach to people when they come into LOTRO, get used to the game, get used to the mechanics, get used to the feel of it before you start thinking, I want to be XYZ, a more advanced class, like a warden or something like that, because that will confuse the shit out of you. That's why I don't play it. Because it's like, hang on, what are all the different skills that we can do. It's like, gambits. I'm like, no. So yeah, I do admire the people that can play very high level classes different. I tell you what, you would probably then all of a sudden go on any other class. You'd be like, is that it? Is that all you got to do? But yeah. I mean, luckily most people can't start off as a warden simply because that is it still locked behind Moria, the warden class? I can't remember if it is now or whether it's available as a starter class. So a lot of people that come into the game wouldn't have access to it, which I suppose would be a good thing. Lou, I love your optimism there. I do. Ah, yeah, you see, I mean, some people do use the arrow keys. I've never understood that because, well, you know, you have to move your keyboard over that way, or 5 feet that way just to get to the arrows. And then you've got all the other keys that you need around. Yeah. Yeah, come on, let's... Yeah. Yeah, just run around. False teeth, you say? Bit of false teeth. Yeah, I mean, the brawler class will bring something different. I'm starting to think it's going to be a bit like the monk from WoW kind of thing, you know, melee, up close and personal. Da, 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 da. Hey, these things don't take minutes. Definitely don't take minutes. Yeah. I'm thinking more, yeah, of the style that it'll be in, if you know what I mean. It's fisticuffs. So, I wonder if they'll have legendary item knuckle dusters. That'd be cool, you know, like little spiky things that you enhance. Yeah, it seems like the other group are having the same problem with what we were having. Because it turns into a raid and you get less points. Trying to do it as a 6. You can do it as a 6 because it's only level 105. WKD is subscribed. Thank you very much. Viewers of plenty. Oh, there we go. There we go. You see, it worked. It worked. Muchos appreciata. See the dev change it. Welcome, but let's see the actual outcome. Don't trust them on monetization and it's live. Indeed, middle-aged metal feminist, because literally last night we kind of stopped the stream and then all of a sudden we got notification that there'd been a reply from one of the devs. So I went live again very quickly, like a little encore. That sounds like an ice cream. Would you like a little encore? Oh. All right. Irithlin, yeah, she's literally just dinged. That's the she's gone into the Elder Sled. So yeah, she must have been very, very close after doing these. So yeah, she's just gone into dinged to 130. So hopefully now she can put on some of her better gear if she's got it. That's the thing. If she hasn't got any will stuff like me, she won't have. That's the problem. So who knows, eh? Who knows? Yeah, I mean, we're just doing these runs because of the cooldown. The cooldown is like once per week, but they reset on a Thursday, so hence why we're doing them now. We've done a lot of them yesterday, and we're doing some more now. Da, 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 da. Ooh. Yeah. There's the Nazgul on the Fell Beast swooping around. Ba -ba -da -ba -ba. Oh, there's Bwambles. Oh, wait, Bwambles. Forgot my little pet Bwambles. My little Moomac Bwambles. He's great. I think it's the one on Epic Games. Epic Games Store. It's Battlefront 2. Be warned, it's a 90 gig download. I can't remember if it's something like CPET _ rename, is it, or CPET space rename? I can never remember. Lewis has gone link dead. He's broken it. Broken it. So yeah, if you do want a free Star Wars game, there is one on Epic Games right now. You can get cooking fat. Cool. Yeah, I still need to download it, to be honest with you, Monkey. I've got about another couple of hours on mine. So yeah, if you want a free Star Wars game, Battlefront 2, the Celebration Edition is available on the Epic Games Store. Whambles. Oh, I've got we're talking about Among Us this afternoon in the stream, and I said that every time I say what, people think I'm lying. I've recorded it. What? Oh, you know. What? So I've sampled it. Yeah. Well, that's what I did it for. Yeah. What? I don't actually know what are on these. I can't remember.
Raise the wanker.
Oh, raise the wanker. That's the other one.
That's what she said.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. I've forgotten what were on these. Merry Christmas. Now, raise the wanker was from Sea of Thieves. Oh dear, that was funny. I think Lewis must be having to go help the other group, I think. Yeah, he has. He's gone into the other group. He's got a Hobbit Hunter. I think they're struggling, possibly, with... It should be alright, really. I'd blame Keepy, to be fair. I think it must be his champ that's letting everyone down. Just check the updates on Baldur's Gate 3 at some point. Baldur's Gate, wow. Well, might have to get a drink in a minute. You can't see you. I'll just have a big glass of water, I think, please. Yep. Yeah, well. No, I don't want that. Yep. There she goes again. Yep. Monkey says, can he have a cup of tea, please? I think the sarcastic laugh I just got back there, Monkey, was no, go fuck yourself. Oh, apparently she says milk or sugar. Just milk, no sugar, sweet enough, he says. Oh, that old charmer of a line, eh? Can I have a prediction if I'm working tonight or not? Well, I'd probably say yes. I'll go for a yes. Monkey in his keyboard, you can see if he ever uses the A key, it's last. There you go. Oh. Right, while we're waiting, we're going to ask one of these wonderful questions. Now, you always know I've got some of these questions. I've still got some left. I've got at least about half a dozen left. So, so these kind of questions. Let's have a look. Here we go. Ooh, this is a good one. I like this. So just while we're waiting, I'm just trying to alleviate the boredom. But these are very good questions. They're kind of moral dilemmas. Or they can be, what would you do in a certain situation, or what kind of, that kind of thing. So anyway, here's your dilemma. Would you rather live one life that lasts 1,000 years or 10 lives that last 100? So would you rather live for 1,000 years and have one life only? Now, presumably you're going to be fit and well. You're not going to get to 80 and be decrepit for the next 920 years. Because that'd be awful. Or would you rather live 10 different lives of 100 years? Well, Monkey's gone with 10 already. Ooh. Is it what? Well, you are as 100, to be fair. So what would you do? Would you rather live one life that lasts 1,000 years, or would you rather have 10 lives that last 100? Oh, 10 of 100. Hey. Yeah, I mean, I suppose there would be a lot of variety there, wouldn't there, with the 10 different ones, because you'd have a different life each time, whereas your one life would be just, well, that's it. You got one chance. Monkey's like Highlander. There can be only one. Yeah, but you remember who you're living 10 lives, or just 10 different people. See, this is it, singularity. We can kind of, you know, pick and choose what you want, but it's always difficult because it's those kind of little nitty gritty things. Well, this is it. I mean, maybe you do. Maybe you're reborn. Maybe you do remember from the other lives. Obviously, the first life, that would be your first one. But when you die at 100 and then you come back for your next life, do you then remember as you get older what you did in the previous life? So, interesting. So, singularity is going one life of 1,000 years. Oh, see, that's one life, 1k year. Yeah. Yeah. I suppose it is a bit of a dilemma, though, isn't it? I mean, if you think what you can learn in 100 years, if you remembered everything from your other 100 years' lives, you'd have a wealth of knowledge, but it'd be very quick. I suppose, Monkey, you're going to do that anyway, though, aren't you? Yeah, you are going to do it. Now imagine if you had parents, but you know you lived for 1,000 years, they didn't. You would then see your parents die, see your partners die, your children die as well. You would see them die anyway, but that'd be 10 times. Whereas if you live for 1,000 years, you maybe only have one parent. So I'm thinking of all that Lego. Oh dear. Let's see. Imagine not unless other folk around me that I live with could live for 1,000 years. Acid Wiz going 10. Imagine me stuck in a shitty life for 1,000 years. True. There is always that option that would kind of reset for you. Singularity. I'm doing cryogenics with Alco. I'm going to live forever. And he's just loaded the Twitch onto the iPad. Stream on here is a few seconds behind the iPad. Yeah, it probably is, to be fair. The resolution might be different, and the data throughput to the iPad might be less, so it might get there a little bit quicker. So. I think my food's actually worn off. I've actually still got... yeah. I've still got 10 minutes of a 6 hope, and I've still got scrolls. What I'm actually going to do is I'm just going to log out and save them. I'll come back on in a minute. I'll just wait for him to tell me when it's... Oh, mind you, it looks like they've finished. Yeah. Because he's put 10.84 million of damage he did to him. Yeah, I just noticed that... Oh yeah. Just realised my pet went away. Come on, Brambles. Here's Brambles. Hey, little Brambles. That's that one done then. For that. Wow. Oh, you just laid on your back? Wow. Weirdo. Hang on, I don't actually think I have the emote. 1 second. Oh yeah, oh we do. Can't even spell. Oh, well. Nothing to see here, nothing to see. Is the music lagging or just me? The music you will hear in game is just, well, it just plays as is. Looks like the bear's just about to crap on your head. 10 lives will be spread out over a longer period of time, so live 2,000 to 21 minutes. I think they're concurrent, Hark. So obviously once you die, you are reborn straight away. So you begin your next life. If you believed in the reincarnation kind of thing, you go back to the earth, you come back again in another form. Yeah, no. It did indeed come from a Lynx power gel. It was in the back of it. I didn't actually see it, but it was like, whoa, what's that? And then all of a sudden, yeah, and then I saw the inside of it. So yeah, we got 5 more to go through. Some are. Ooh, I think I might save that one for last because that was a good question. I think I will put that one last. Some of them are a bit crap. That was actually quite a funny one. I think I'll put that second to last. We'll go through the crapper ones first, and then there's a nice one actually to finish with about one particular question you would ask someone. But we'll leave that one and see what it says. Cool. I think we must be changing around now because Lewis is back on his guard. Stella, you might have to re-invite him. And you've already asked that. I've seen the ring. That's the one question. Well done. Yeah, actually, I'll give him a bit of for that. There we go. Here's Lulu. Right, here we go. Hopefully we'll start rocking and rolling now because we've got a couple of other characters because I've got my Guardian and my Captain to bring through here, yeah, at least. No. So Lewis is a level 130 Guardian and he's got 546,000. Nice. So yeah, oh, mind you, he does have a lash fragment forged as well, which is a nice incoming healing Light of Erendil thing. So yeah, he's got Hardened Helm of the Threshold as well, 434. Warrior Stalwart, 433. Item 437. Yeah, so he's got a lot of stuff that's just going to be boosting his morale massively. And he's got a Rune of the Three Peaks as well. He hasn't done the runes and stuff yet. Here comes Baz. We've got a Raging Frenzy. Rawinthan inbound. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We just need one more to round off the group. And there we have Helvar Shellis for the Hunter slot. So, yep, there we are. Here's everybody. Time to smackaroo. I'm going to get rid of the pet because that'll just be problematic. Anyway, go, 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 go. I just love he actually kicks this fucking troll crusher, I think, if I remember right. He just gives it an absolute hoof.
Of the innocent, they are no
Terror, ally of Stellaros.
Show the light, delivering them to their deaths. You cannot stand against me. I am but a hammer before a field of else can withstand me.
Oh shit. Go down. Wow. Go. Down to you three. Crack on. I got hit big time there. 78,000, 2,000, 3,000, both crits on me. Yeah. That was not fun. He probably... Yeah, he's too far out. 9 million. Go on, take him all on.
To the pile.
Wow, I got absolutely barnstorming spanked there. Wow. Having so much fun. Dying. Last night we just walloped straight through it. No idea, to be honest. Don't know. I don't know. Whatever it was. It kicked our buttskis. Up, 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 la, la, la. Maybe it's because I'm not wearing the cock outfit. There we go. He's in the chicken mode. That's what we need. Chicken mode. Yeah, maybe we might need an actual healer. Because we were just totally DPS there, focused, and I don't think we could do it without the healer because we were just getting too many hits. So he might be ringing his roomkeeper actually. Rooney. Boom. I know my shit's. I know my shit's up. I know my shit. I'm the peak of shitness. All downhill from here, baby. You're not supposed to cheer when it's all down here from here. Woman. Who invited her? Throating, welcome back. Sky Manic Middle Earth, how are you doing? Not spreading the news. I'm dying today. I'm gonna be a part of it. Rako Runs, oh yeah. Told you that fucking album deal's coming. You can tell. One night of Twitch sings and I'm Rocket Man. No, I don't think I'm Gary Barlow. You can fuck off. I don't think I'm that greasy-haired shitbag. Was it him that didn't wash his hair for years? Yeah, skanky bastard. How do you not get in the shower and not wash your hair? But yeah, I know. That's why I'm asking you particularly. Yeah, exactly, middle-aged metal feminist. Shit off. We just know that's Rako Runs. We know that's who we're going to be hitting. That's who we know who's going to be dying. So yeah, we might have Baz just outputting mass amount of heals. Why does he look like a fucking leprechaun? He does. He looks like a fucking leprechaun. Ah, to be sure, to be sure. Let's go. Go, 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 go. I never heard what you said anyway. Yeah. Wrong country, but totally fine.
Little ones. The screams of the innocent. They are no more. Show the light, delivering them to their deaths.
Oh, he pulls that fucking great big thing off and he's like, I'm gonna use that. Fine.
For a field of nails.
DPS needs to be a bit quicker. I'm struggling a little bit here. We're going to get ads in a minute. Oop, punted. Oh, very nice. Keep going. Keep whacking. Keep whacking. Wacka, wacka, wacka. Oh, no one got to die. Managed to pop my way through there.
No defense can withstand me. Finish him.
Come on, we got this. We got this. We got this. Rocking in a row. Rocking in a row. Keep going, keep going, keep going.
Defense can withstand me.
Just keep going, don't worry. Hit your pot if you've got it. Morale pot. No. Fire me, Charlie. Yeah, retreat. You need to retreat. Yeah. Because then you can come back in here. Oh, that matters because you. How you doing, Tom? Not in a bad mood. Definitely not in a bad mood. Just concentrating. I was just getting magic to hit a pot because I could see her health was just going down on Mel Wedren, and then just as she hit it, it was a little bit too late, and she went. Yeah. Like I say, it doesn't matter if it comes your way. To be sure, to be sure, to be sure. Right, let's get a heist on the way. Heist, heist, baby. Bum 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 bum. Now, collaborate and listen. If you want that shimmering tail, you can roll for it. Yeah, but it's only on the per account, per character. Yeah, I've got it. I got my one last night, so I'm not going to bother again. 9, a total 9. Stella got a 98 there. Good luck with getting that one. Indeed. Hey, no worries, keep no worries. I know all you guys are in there. It was just going to be a little bit too jibber jabbery going on with 2 groups in there, I think. La 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 la. Right, how many ancient ithils we got? 90. That's another 30 scrolls. No, that's fine. That's not a problem. Okay, somebody else has given me some as well by the looks of it. Lieutenant Nemesis, who do you like more, Gandalf the Grey or Gandalf the White? I think Grey. I think White, he got all serious after... But to be fair, after he, you know, he kind of, well, had a bit of a big battle and near enough snuffed it. Yes. Yep. They're just the bits that you can get for alts at that level. The high-end gear for alts at that level. I don't bother, you see, so there we go. But yeah, like the ornate inlays, I can never remember what they actually mean, so. Boink. Tank. All right, okay. Just a faster. Hey, we gotta bring out the spam. Bring out your spam. Spam. On it is usually for what you may see the waste. All right. No XSDR. How are you? Welcome. Good to see you. Double Dutch. We've got a few Dutchies in the kin as well. Got probably a few Dutchies watching as well. Good evening. Right, we're at spam. Here we go. And hopefully his thing hasn't worn off, because that would be interesting. Yeah. To be fair, we do pull in quite a few at the moment, no excess, so it's all good. All good. Please do make yourself at home. Grab a chair. You know, watch the festivities. Which movie was your favourite out of the series? I love Return of the King. Yeah, either you're probably Return of the King, but I think they were all fabulous. Elder to Evernight. Yeah, I've been playing since beta, and I have a double lifetimer because Magic and Sparkle, who sits over there, my partner, she plays on the other account. So all good. More the merrier. Wow. Nice. Indeed. Right, so tanky one-hander. Let me change to that turret setup. Let's put that on. Putting on the Ritz. Putting on the Ritz. That is the Witch King outfit that you got from the Halloween thing. I had to get it. Yeah, you move around like the Witch King. Unfortunately, you just can't fight in that costume. And you can't do any emotes either. Because I'll be going boo to that person there, but I can't do them. They don't enact. I'm just going to stand next to these people. Some people will actually know that these are costumes, and they'll be like, "What the fuck are you? What?" Yeah. Do you come in often? Yeah. No. Can't do them anyway. I've done them today on that character, so I can't even pick up the quest anyway. Yeah, exactly. You know, he's on a recce. He's doing a bit of reconnaissance beforehand, before the battle, you see. Keepy's in the house. Alathindle's in the house. And Basbo's in the house. So we've got Hunter. We've got Cappy. We've got Hunter again. We've got Lawmaster. And we've got Hunter. So this is a serious DPS focused group. 3 Huntards. Silly booger. Hello. Silly booger. It's a silly booger. I love that. Bit of a silly booger. Da da da. Boom, boom, boom. Let's travel now. Oink. Da 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 da. Nyong. Oh yeah.
The enemy's grip tightens on the defenders of Gondor as Gothmog seizes control of the armies of Mordor. Marching from the gates of Osgiliath, foes pour into the Pelennor fields with a renewed vigor. In the wake of the Witch King's defeat, vile sorcery looms over the field as the most powerful allies of the dread terror.
My name, Rakafes, you've been a very naughty boy.
And
I'm going to come and tell you off.
Fate he shares with Galadir, can victory yet be found?
Right, let's get some of that eaten. Put that on because that's a freebie, little bit of buff. Just did aromatic 4 vegetables and stuff like that as well. Just double check I'm in defense stance. Yes, good. Don't worry, Lou. I've got Frey the Edge on my mind. You are always on my mind. You are always on my mind. Right. He's a big bagger, ain't he?
Little ones. The screams of the innocent. They are no more.
They will not die. They will not die. They will not die. They will not.
Delivering them.
They will not die. They will not die.
You cannot stand against me. I am but a hammer before I yield of me. I protect you.
We notice the difference of how well things are going. You're dead. That's what you get for calling on spam. Now, to be fair, we had Lewis is high level on his captain. I was just holding aggro. You get 3 hunters as well, all that know what they're doing. So yeah. No, no, that's a lot down to the group makeup. I'm taking the piss when I think it's me, because it's not to do with me. But yeah, having heals and the extra DPS you see because of having a captain that can put the extra DPS on by having Oathbreakers and telling Mark or revealing Mark, it does a hell of a lot of extra damage. But if you don't have the captain, you see, you lose that extra. But yeah, the other times we've been struggling 3 or 4 attempts, and then lo and behold, you do that one within about fucking 30 seconds. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Yeah, because of the makeup. So it might go like that again because I'm going to go probably red line on my Cappy, you see, to increase the DPS. So, who knows? We shall see. We shall see. I probably actually jinxed it there. Heist is on. A heist is on. Spend your coins. Spend your coins. Da la 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 da. Da la da la da. Da 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 da. Oh, there we go. Okay, ancient Sicilian coins. Ba, ba. Up. Right, I think that's it. So we can. Yinya, look at you surviving, lady. Survivor. She's a bus driver. Oh. Yinya's like, fucking hell, I survived. What's that all about? So she's dead. Oh, right, okay, yeah, I saw it ping up. Yeah. Oh, nice. Yeah. Oh, I don't think I want to be out working at that. Now the M621, eh? Nice. Nice. Da, 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 da. Right, so I'm presuming Cappy next. Maybe. Lou. I'm on Cappy. Ooh, I need to know. See, everybody's pulling things now. Stop pulling things, you weirdos. Right, let's go Cappy Clappy. Oh, yeah, we could have told you that. It's definitely been snowing in and around Pudsey and Carverley. We know that for a fact. Oop, there we go. Right, time to bring out Kriti, the dashing captain from Gondor. He doesn't look as dashing now. He's got this stupid cloak, but hey ho. Right, let's log in. Yup. It's a no. I love it when I've got to correct a teacher's spelling. Yes. Halt. Stop. Spelling schmelling. You can always tell from that screen that around the time that the game came out that Limp Bizkit were popular. Because of that goatee beard that character's wearing, you just missed it. No, you can't now because you were too late. So, indeed. Right, actually, nothing's coming up just yet. But we're all right on that one. Let's just go into there. We're in damage, so we're still in red line. We're probably going to go telling mark for the incoming damage. And then we'll probably go Herald of War. Yeah. Yeah, just rewind it. Actually, we probably want to go with two-hander, I would have thought. We're definitely using the right emblem. Yeah, that's fine. We do actually need to look back at the... I'll probably have to do it later. I can't do it now. I have to have a look at the stream when we went into Remokhand, because I have a sneaky suspicion that I was using my board and sword as I was supposed to do. However, I think I might have actually been using the wrong emblem. I might have been using my kind of DPS emblem, not my Healy emblem. The only reason is because when I played on this character yesterday, I thought, hang on, I haven't swapped this over. And then I thought, the raid, yes, the bars. I need to check it, see if I can spot, because I don't remember yesterday swapping over. So, to be fair, I healed fucking magnificently. I wasn't in red line, which was my last boo-boo. But I might have been using the wrong emblem. I'm not entirely sure. I need to go and see it. Now, obviously, you can see I've got different emblems there. One of them that I've got equipped on the right-hand side, that is the one I'm using now, and I think that was equipped, whereas the one on the left, which gives me the Words of Courage healing, the Vocal Skills healing, the Rally Cry healing, and the Melee Skills healing, they all buff the healing. And I was healing in Remo, so I don't remember swapping it, but I'm hoping I can scrub through the video and find a point where it shows what I was actually using, and I haven't been able to check yet, so I'm not entirely sure. I might have been, but I don't know. But Keeper Ellis might tell us about his little boo-boo last night, you know, that we kind of pointed out when he was on his roomkeeper. Yeah, hey, it was Lewis that actually pointed it out. But it was quite funny, to be fair. And he's just come online on Marinas. Marinas. Oh. Oh. Well, I hope we get a tank soon, because otherwise that looks like I'm trying to tank it. I imagine Keepy might be coming on his tank, actually, because I don't know if he's already done it on his captain. Or Lewis might be doing it in 106 mode on his Warden. Ooh. That might be interesting. Ah, right, okay, how he's trying to get it. Middle-aged metal feminist. Good question. What's Kin in the Vale? You have to do the small fellowship quest north of the Giants. Ooh, hang on, we've just been converted to a raid. What? Why have we converted to a raid? Did we not have the room to fit somebody in? Hang on, what's going on? What's going on? In the Vales of Anduin, I'm not entirely sure actually. I've only done the Vale of Anduin on one character. Yeah, I honestly can't remember middle-aged feminist. I can't remember. Been a little while. Right, if I'm going outgoing healing, I want to put that on. Give me a bit of an extra chance. Bit of extra on that as well. We'll put that one. Give us a little bit of a le bouffe. Wait. Maybe not actually. No, as soon as yeah, not doing the outgoing healing on that one, so we shall see. We shall see. Tank is coming. I thought that's just the way they were stood. Rooney. So we've got to oops, hello. Can't not travel now. Thought about it and then stopped. If we're doing it as a raid, don't we need to... Can we convert it back, or is that going to be a problem? Or is it just because of the groups, rather?
The enemy's grip tightens on the defenders of Gondor as Gothmog seizes control of the armies of Mordor. Marching from the gates of Osgiliath, foes
right, Lewis is just here for shits and giggles, right, fair enough. Fair enough.
In the wake of the Witch King's defeat, vile sorcery looms over the field as the most powerful allies of the Dread Terror are summoned forth. If Gothmog spoke true of the fate he shares with Galadir, can victory yet be found?
Yes, I am in red. And I am using my two-hander. And I'm going to use Telling Mark and then my improved standard of war. Honest. Honest, Gav. I am. What I'll do is I'll put on duty bound as well. That lasts for 10 minutes. We've got improved motivating speech on as well. And we've got Slimer as well.
Snacks.
No excess DSL. Thank you for the follow, my friend. Have some epic sex, guy. There we go. Up. Keep his practicing his sax. I think it's a thoroughbow, isn't it? Oh, Harry's gone link dead. Go. No, it says here, DSL. Even started LOTRO backup so far. Sorry, I'm far behind. Level 108. Need to find out where to go. Last things I was doing was picking up flowers, but it's not that needed anymore. You were probably, to be fair, you were probably in North Sicilian, maybe, if you're picking up flowers in and around North Sicilian. So yeah, I mean, at level 100, you want to be up here and then heading into Mordor. So yeah, so you can go into Mordor and then Minas Morgul and then the new area up in Rovania in Gundabad. That's the new mini expansion area. Yeah, start the Black Book of Mordor as well. That is cracking book that you need to start off as well. Yeah, just speak to Aragorn there and he'll kick it off. I think he's Aragorn anyway. Yeah. Oh yeah, here. Just waiting on the tank. Yeah, we're just waiting on the tank. Must be an out of kin tank. There we go. We've got a captain with 571,000 armor. Morale. I've got 339. Oh dear. Do you know, I need to inspect them now just to see. Yep. Ooh, they've got no earrings on. I hope they realise that. According to them, they've got no earrings on. Got no jewellery in their ears. Ah, okay. Try again. Yep, still showing us nothing. Nope. It's a bit weird. I'm just making sure that I'm actually inspecting the right character. Yep, still nothing in the corner. Got good enough gear? Yeah. So yeah, I was just a bit... I wonder why that is then. I wonder if they just haven't got them. Must be a bug, surely. Mind you, we can all go tanking with the wrong gear on, can't we? Ah! Nothing worse than tanking with the wrong gear. Hey, Zuby Champ. Hail, Seoli. We're going. Okay. Turn that off. Oh, hang on. He's tanking over there.
Of the innocent, they are no more.
Where's he off?
Shine the light.
Oh, it looks like we've got a different tactic going on here.
To their limits. You cannot stand against me. I am but a hammer before a field of nails.
And there, do they, eh? Breakers inbound. Just out of range actually for me. Get a bit closer. Down. There, take down. Oh, poor Louis, he snuffed it. Oh dear, poor Lou. Oh dear. Yeah, I mean, I did put a little heal in there, but just because I can use it. But yeah, I mean, I'm not in healy stance. But I was just, I nearly forgot about the oath breakers. I was like, oh yeah, that'd help. Alright, here we go. Gosh. Yeah, true. Yeah, I mean, I threw in a couple. When there was a crit and there was a space, I thought, well, I'll throw it in because it does heal a little bit. And it is a heal over time just to keep things tickling along. What did we get? I missed one. Hang on. Oh, roll for... Well, I've got the Variag Hound anyway, so I'm going to pass on that one, Baz. I have it on Hysteria. Back myself in the air. Plunked. Ikiboo's back. How you doing, Iki? I see you sneaking. I see you hiding. Oh. Lewis gets the wonders of the Tomb of the Tamed Variag Hound. I don't want it. Thank you. Yeah. Boom. Take it from Lewis. Yeah, he just wanted me to take it. Let me out. Let me out. Let me out. Great. Keepy, I'm trying to save all my rolls, you know, for for next week. Oh, that's actually going ahead. Yeah. Boom, 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 boom. But yeah, I don't actually know because I think Baz said he's can't do next Wednesday now. There we go. Got 7 ancient little coins. Marvelous. Wow, so many does that would give us them for the ancient? 148. That'll give me just shy of 50 more scrolls of empowerment. Which is damn blooming handy. Boink. Great. Let's get out of there. We're plonking back in Mordor. Wow. He can pick up the 500 embers. Wow. Yeah, as well.
Will you hear my plight?
Let us not tarry.
Let us not tarry. Obviously, I know I've got more than 100 because I've been doing.
Will you hear my plight?
There we go, 500 embers. Boom. Let's tool down here. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. Oh yeah. Blink. Give that red. Off. Just gonna speak to him. Battle items.
We are Sheruka.
Now I do need.
We look after our own.
I'll check what I actually need on my Runekeeper, because I do need some of the 58 Starlit crystals as well, but I'm going to have to check on that one. So I shall leave the Cappy there just so that he can hand in. And obviously I've still got some of the dailies to do and the weeklies as well, because I haven't done one on this character for the 500 as well. So I do need to look at possibly taking my champ up to the Vales, actually. The Vales of Anduin. Because, yeah, well, I can't remember if he can do Halt this. But then he needs to do the Wells of Langford to unlock Limlock. Unlock Limlock. Because of the weeklies there. Because then, I believe one of the new tier caps for the bloody Scrolls of Empowerment is going to be up there as well. So, I can't remember if I've done Vales of Anduin on this character or not. I'll have to have a look. I can't remember. Not on the Cappy anyway. I've definitely skipped it on the Cappy, but I think on my champ. My Guardian's up there for the Limlock, because he's done them today. But I don't think I've done... I can't remember who's actually done the Vales of Anduin, because that one is going to give you Scrolls of Empowerment as well now. Or in the future anyway. Right, let's switcheroo then. Switchy pants. So I think that's going to be it now for Rako for this evening. So that's the weekly one locked down. Because you do get, unfortunately, you do get red locks off that one. And they reset every Thursday. Right. 10 hours later, we might get out. Good evening, everyone. Thank you. Mrs. Singh is in the house. How are you, my dear? Furlong, Keepy, Annie, Shovel, Marvel, Leo Striker, Lewis the Blob, Magic and Sparkle, Mrs. Sting, Rowing Than, WKD555, Abbott Costello, Acid Wiz, Bananatron 9000, B Green, Bibby Thumps, Dobby the Hub Elf, Ikiboo for Tepea, go with him, have to this, Hinyaldi, Ice Wizards, Ildalara, Yinya, Joint Effort, Lemony Lime's back, Lieutenant Nemesis 36 as well, Malik, to Swab, look, hell of a name. Manny Superdoc Kid is banned, middle-aged metal feminist. Mr. X, how you doing? No XS DSR, Singularity, Sky Manic Middle Earth, Tauntaun's, the Big Flounders in the house, the Writinger, Violet's TV, Virgo Pros, and Vroom Fondle. Welcome to you all. Thank you very much for watching. We are indeed going to switch to Creosut. He is my Rooney Keeper of Rudiness. he is he's still wearing his El Shamal outfit. As long as I don't remove that quest, he's going to wear that forever. I picked up the quest. It tells you to put on the outfit, and then I haven't done the quest. I'm still wearing the outfit, and I've buggered off. Oh, look how pale that character is there. Presuming that's from Angmar at some point, or Mirkwood, something like that. I say Angmar, very pale. Hopefully we get logged in. This is always what happens, is it kind of builds and fills up the buffer of you logging in and out. So I am loaded, but there we go. Just as I say that, bing! In he arrives. There we go. Marvellous. Right, now, unfortunately for me, I've just got here, but I need to leave. So, is the Beyonding Husk set as my waypoint? It is the Beyonding Husk. That's fine. So I can go to my house, because I need to get my my thing. In fact, let me go to Minas Tirith first. I'll go to after battle, then I've got to switch to before battle. Then I'll go to... No, actually, fuck it. I'll get this right, because you can get to Minas Tirith from my house. Yeah, so I'll go straight to my house. I'll speak to Wenda. Wenda. Have a word with her, pick up my subscriber buffs. And from there, go to Minas Tirith, and then use my map and port back to the Beyonding Husk. That almost sounds like a plan. Da, 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 da. Right, let's talk to Windy Wender. See, they're also outside. It's pissing it down with rain. Are you all lunatics?
Will you give me a moment of your time, friend?
There we go. And
greetings, friend.
There we go. So that gives us the items, but we need to hit the subscriber job, plonk that over there, lock it down so you don't sell it accidentally, and then unlock the slots. Ragaroo over there. Boogaloo. Right, so let's have a look at the I've got plenty of 74s to do on that. Let's get that temporarily. So yeah, that's my runestone of DPS. Is you get lots of that. He's 67 on the tactical on that. 42 on the satchel. Tactical on the healing one. Yeah, okay. Okay. We've got a few coins to spend. So right, I picked up that. We've got that rocking and a rolling. Let's get that. So we want to go to Minas Tirith. Hang on, I'm not seeing it here. The South Bree. Oh, is it because I've not unlocked it that it's not showing? I think it might be that. Fuck it then, we'll use the original method. We'll go to Minas Tirith after. I could have gone to Bree and then there, but we'll just go after battle, then switch through the horse route back into inner battle. Second. Streamlabs. There we go. Boink. Right, so before battle. Rowan's just hiding there. So do I need to? Did he just dance me? I don't think he did. I'm not sure if he did. Right, we managed him. Now you see these have the vendors still here, so that's all right. So if we speak to right.
I haven't slept in days.
That's handy. So this is we can hand them in here. I don't actually need to go to the before battle, so that's handy. Right, hang on. Let me just bring up my legendariums. So I've got Healy, and I'm basically working on the runestone at the moment of the DPS. So I actually do have an absolute shed load of them at 25. But they're 67, and that's a 42. So you can see you need to get that up to 33. That one needs another 4 Amphalas scrolls. Sorry, Amphalas crystals to get that to max. Right, okay. So, actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to barter for 4 of those to unlock to the max. It is going to use a few, but hey-ho. Runestone DPS. I'll apply it to that. Boink. So this will unlock his DPS a bit better. Do that. So that takes that to the maximum. I then have to obviously put item XP rune into there to push through on that. The tactical healing rating now 6, so I could get another 20 on that for the satchel. But I'm not really bothered about that. I'd be more bothered about when I actually do the Healy one, if you know what I mean. So that's see. That would just use up all them rather than the screw. And I'm not really doing these yet because I'm not doing any healing. I know it sounds daft. I'm not actually doing any healing yet. I'm kind of avoiding it up to now. So that's maxed. We do need some 74s still. But what I'm just going to do is I'm just going to grab a load of Amphalas scrolls of empowerment. Just going to barter. Complaining at me now. I'm putting too many requests in. I'm clicking too quick. Does the XP boost from perks keep counting down when logged out? Generally, no. It's a good point, actually. You just reminded me for the perks. So the enhanced XP there, obviously that just fills up your blue bar, so I need to use that one. But that, I think, so like say the lasts for duration of 45 minutes. As far as I'm aware, they only count down when you're logged in. When you're logged out, I don't think they do count down, if you know what I mean. Right, so barter slowly, because this is going to be boring. But will continue ticking for the perks ones. Oh, I didn't think it did. There we go. So you don't mean this accelerated experience, Acid Wiz, that you use destiny points on? Oh, you mean that one? Item experience boost or the Tome of Continual? That one. Okay, so the Tome of Continual. So 10% experience gains from defeating enemies increased for 6 hours. I actually think that won't count down, but I'm not sure. Might be worth a Google search on that one. No XSDR, 138 Destiny points. Yeah, I mean, it's very, very handy. For anybody that doesn't know, if you've got, obviously, the wallet, which you can bring up, I think it's B, and then click to perks, or you have it on your little mini map in the top right corner. This here, which is accelerated experience, excuse me, that goes up to a maximum of 5 times, okay? And then what you can do is you can use 250 points, and you can see I've got this light blue bar at the bottom, right at the bottom of my skill bars. Now, the light blue is this stuff, this accelerated experience. Now, every 24 hours, or roughly every certain time, it will put 1 more back into that. And if you don't play or you don't use it, another 24 hours will pass and it'll put another 1 into it. So it'll go up to a maximum of 5 will be in there that you can use. If you forget for a week, it'll still be at 5. So just use them. Make sure you go in there. And if it's on, if you are not going to use it on the specific character, like say I get this character to level cap, I'm not going to need to use that. But then what I would be tempted to do is then log in onto another character, like my minstrel, for example, and just use it on her. Because you're going to accrue destiny points over time anyway because of activities that you do. I'm not entirely sure how we get the destiny points. I think it's from killing things. It's one of those mysteries. I'm just like, oh, I've got some destiny points. And then you just basically spend them on other characters, and then you'll have leveling. Oh, so it is leveling up. Fair enough. I couldn't remember exactly. And what you will do is you can then get your next characters that you're going to level with a massive amount. I think it caps though to a certain amount where you can't use it anymore because they don't want you to just have a permanent XP boost on all the time. So, but as you can see, I've got pretty much another like at least 3/4 of a level of double XP. So yeah, 4,008 enhancement is per character. Bananatron. Oh, 48,000 middle age. Oh, yeah, that's a good amount. Yeah, destiny points. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. Right, so here we go. Let's go 62. But we've got a load. These here are all level, max level ones. So what I need to kind of do is, so the finesse one I could use, and just because that's level 74 anyway, so I can't really do anything in that one. So I'm just going to smack that onto the finesse on the rune stone, just to make sure that I smack things. Doink. Finesse. Just got a little bit of finesse. So there we go. And use another 83 is the highest level it will go because that will crap out now. Boink. So that's it. That can't go any higher. Right, so I've got nothing on that one. That's a 74. See, self-motivation cooldown. I can use one of those on that one as well. So that's on the Satchel of DPS. So we'll just find that motivation. Boink. Keepy's in the house as well. Keepy's come to join the fray. Everybody's here. Everybody's in the house. So you can see why a lot of people are grinding the dailies and stuff like that, because it's going to make it a little bit more difficult with not having the dailies that you can do at Minas Tirith, because they are going to be level locked. That's what people are up in arms about, but we discussed all that yesterday. I'm not going through all that again because I was talking for jibber jabbering for hours about it. Hours, I tell you. Right, so that's got to there. That's got to there. So yeah, I still need quite a few of these. That's a flame, vivid image, fire type, finesse, fury of storm, crit. So, let's just have a quick look on that one. Anything on there particularly? Illusion, essence, flame, scribe, spark. We'll do it on the rune anyway. We'll just try and get the rune through. Fury storm, crit. So these go up to 74, so I can use 13 on this one. Okay. So select. Boop, 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 boop. Yeah. Do, do, do. Boop, boop. Do, do. Do, 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 do. Oops, nearly the wrong one. Nearly. Nearly. Oh, yeah. Like I say, this, I have to do on this, obviously the DPS versions of my runestone and satchel, and then I've got to kind of repeat it on my healing ones as well. Although I will need a hell of a lot of practice healing as a runekeeper. Right, so that's crapped out as a 74 there on the Fury Storm as well, so they can't go any higher. However, I can then probably put it down onto these, onto this one at the bottom, which is the Fury of the Storm crit. Will be handy dandy too. Oops, hang on, that's the satchel, you noob. Boop. Everybody's turning up. Everybody's turning up. What's going on? We've got loads of people here. Just use red weapons. Yeah, isn't that what you did last night, Keepy? Mock me in the future for being in red line while I'm healing on my captain, will you? Hey, hey. At least I knew I was using the right weapon. Right, there we go. Plonk. Fury of the Storm. Right, there we go. Come on, Eileen. Oh, I swear I'm obscene. I might need some nibbles of some. Nibbles. That's nibbles, not nipples. There we go. I don't. Yeah. Yeah, probably. Oh, very Russian. I've not had any of them yet. No, not yet. I've got to work up to that. If I'm ever ill for a few weeks, I might have to break into that one. Yep, indeed. Yeah. What? It is, yeah, it's gone now. It's 20 to 10. I tell you, this is the most boring part of putting things onto legendaries. It's just like, oh my word. So dull. So dull. The other thing is, it'll actually make my weapons just feel that little bit stronger. Hopefully, he says. And I think, to a degree, I actually think this is what they're trying to stop. Because they don't want people to basically have too powerful weapons. Like, I'm only level 121. And then probably wanting us not to have this kind of power going through the content in, well, basically the Vales of Anduin. So maybe that's what they're doing. Maybe. Did I actually activate that? I think I did. Just check. Right, so we've got that one. We've got the other one with the Fury Storm damage, which we can plonk on as well. At the top. There is always room at the top. Oh. Oh, yes, I will, yeah. The kill XP from Destiny Zone does not tick down when logged out. Cool. There we go. This is one of my presents I got at Christmas. Wow, that's light. Ferrero Rocher. Now, I don't particularly like nuts. And these contain nuts. Significant amount of nuts. But I do actually like them as an actual, well, one in your gob at a time kind of thing. But there we go. Yeah, nice. Ferrero Rocher. And that's quite a nice box as well. And the other thing, that was from my... yeah, should just let you just click the number of SDs you want to apply. Exactly, Bananatron. Exactly. I said that quite a while ago when I was doing this on one of my other characters, and I was like, for God's sake, this is so boring. But this is a present from my future mother-in-law. It was my mother-in-law, wasn't it? Yeah, it was your mum. Yeah. I was just trying to say, I thought, oh, hang on, did I just say it wasn't from her? But yeah, that was from a future mother. Now, she also, because of my sense of humour, she's well aware of my sense of humour. She got me a nice present. I didn't know whether to take it as a bit of a slanderous comment that she thought I was smelly or what. But anyway, she got me some Uranus soap. Apparently, it's... yeah, it actually says Uranus isn't just a planet. So I don't know if she's saying I've got a big ass or I am an ass or I've got a smelly ass. I'm not entirely sure, but she thinks I've... exactly, see. My Uranus isn't... And it apparently says on the back, vegetable soap with glycerin, shea butter, cocoa butter, olive oil, grapeseed oil, and goat's milk. And goat's milk on... Wow. Uranus is unscented. I don't think so. And we wouldn't have it any other way. So, there we go. And it's not tested on animals either. Bit of an animal. A bit of an animal. There you go. So when your mother-in-law buys you some Uranus soap, you know you're she's tagged into your sense of humour. But the thing is, obviously Magic is a teacher, and her mum was a teacher as well. Maths teacher. Oof. She's on the ball. Telling you. That too, Keepy, that could be quite a possibility. Now, I have to admit, though, that if she did hate me, when I asked, and I officially did ask if I could have Magic's hand in marriage, she could have said no. There was always that possibility. But, yeah. I was fairly confident. She has clouted me a few times. She tells me off. And she doesn't normally hit anybody. Because she's only about... Well, she's the size of a hobbit, to be fair. She's like... hang on. She's not Rosie Cotton. Definitely not Rosie Cotton. Because she was quite fit. Your mum's not fit. Sorry. Sackville Baggins. Lobelia. We're going to call your mum Lobelia. Oh, yeah. We can call your mum Lobelia from now on. She might actually get that because she has read The Hobbit and she does like The Hobbit as well. She does, yeah. I'll definitely get a clout for that one. Horace Proudfoot. Proud feet. There we go. So that's used up some of those. Yeah, I can't actually remember, what the house foot was, but he used to just sit there and go, proud feet. Right, can we use anything? Yeah, see, that's an 83. Keepy's going to be Googling in a minute, just going, shit, what was it? What was it again? Right. See, now, I don't know whether to save these. Why doesn't that stack? Why? Oh, that one's bound to account and that one isn't. So they're bound to account. All these other ones you see, these are ones that we've just bartered for. I've got like, what, there's 5. I've got 150 there. Yeah, because there's 5, 5 and 5. So yeah, 150. Do I just wang them onto there? But bearing in mind that they need, each of these need 23 to get them to max. Sorry, 33. I can't count. That's 33 and I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Odo. Ah, see, he did. Odo Proudfoot. So that's 4 to get them to 83. And that's 33. So that's going to take 120 something, 132 out of that lot just to finish that one off. But I do have, or the ability to get, once I finish the weeklies, the the 74s that I can get from Esteladlan. So I'm probably thinking I'm better off using them up first. So anyway, let's just whack some points into this. So each level is 30,000 when you imbue. There's no increments like the non-imbued weapons. So that's 22,000, 660,000 plus 700 and some thousand. Oh shit, there's lots. There's lots. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go into my shared storage. I'm just going to open it up eventually when it does. I'm just going to go to my legendarium. Now we do have some of the biggies, which are 940,000. So I am going to slap one of those onto my rune DPS. And then just see what that does. So that didn't do too bad. It maxed my tactical damage rating, so that's increased now. The Fury of the Storm still needs about another 10 levels, so that's 300,000. That needs... So I'm down to about 600 and some thousand, so let's just take that out of there. That one's a 640. I think that should be enough, actually. We'll just double check. So that's your 10, 14 levels. Times by 30, so that's 300 odd thousand. That needs another 10 levels. Yeah, we'll go with a 640. I think it might just give us enough. If not, 83. So we're just a little bit shy now, so we need just about 100,000, and I don't think I actually have any of those. 255,000. Yeah, see, this is where I struggle. I've got nothing in between my ears. Yeah, so that's a 3,000. I don't want to waste the biggies like 615,000 and like 837,000 and stuff like that. I don't want to. So I'm just going to leave that as it is, and I'm going to level it as we go. So again, that's no excess start. Probably can guess it. How can you get storage when not near a vault? If you are a subscriber, which is basically a VIP or anything like that, you basically need to go speak to a lady called Wenda Cranesville. She's at the Boar Fountain in Bree and several other places, but she's also in every housing instance. You go talk to her. She will give you a quest, which you basically hand in to her straight away, and then you get given 2 items. One of them is this thing here, which is called the Subscriber's Jug, and that does basically accelerates your crafting time, prevents item wear from combat defeat and crafting, and it lasts for 2 days. You also get this item, which I've got here, which is the subscriber services. And what it does is this allows you to perform town service actions while adventuring for 48 hours. So they last for 48 hours. If after 48 hours I'm not there, I have to go back to my house, or I have to go to Bree to pick it up again. But it's a VIP bonus. It's hellishly good, because as you saw, if you were here early, I think you were, no excess, when we were doing the Rako runs, and obviously we died and we kept dying and we kept dying. Normally you would incur a repair cost. The good thing is having the VIP bonus on and literally using that jug, you get no wear and tear on your items at all. So you save money from repairs, so you don't have to keep going back. You don't have to pop out of instances and come back in. You can literally just stand there and do instances and do them again and do it again. It will not incur any damage or anything like that. Banantron, yeah, very good idea. I could go to a skirmish camp indeed. But yeah, that is if you're a subscriber. If you do oh, right. Yeah, so it begins to be and continues to what I logged out. See, that is a problem if you're just going to use that. It was handy, I think, beforehand, but 75 LOTRO points is quite dramatic, to be fair. Oh, that's... Ah, there he is. There he is. Oh, minstrel, good. No gooder. Hey, there we go. So that's no excess DSR there in-game. How are you, sir? Let's do the complimentary. Bow to you, sir. There he is, from the land of Double Dutch. Now, I am presuming, no excess, that you actually are Dutch. He's doing it. Doing his little hop and a score and a jig there. Yes, you are. Okay, because we actually do have Rowan Tharn, our kinship leader, he is actually Dutch as well. Irith is Dutch as well. I'm trying to think if we've got any other Dutches. I think we might have somewhere tucked away. But yeah, definitely that. Definitely have 2. And I've got a couple of people that do come in to the channel as well that are cloggies as well, as I call them. Cloggies, we call them cloggies. But yes, very affectionately indeed. Right, so let me just have a look at my thingies again. So that's, yeah. So we do need to work on that. Yeah. I just don't want to waste all these when I've still got other ones to use. So what I'm just going to do is I'm just going to go to my vault. I do have room, so I might be able to just slot all these in somewhere for the access to the bishop. What I'll do is I'll create a separate chest for them all. I will plonk them into here temporarily. Boink, boink. But yeah, I'll carry on with doing the dailies and weeklies and everything as well. So as you can see, that's used up a fair amount of space, but it really is annoying when you get one that's bound to account. Oh, so I've got 7 that are bound to account. I should have used them first, really. This one here that isn't, I'm just going to get rid of it just because it's going to do my pipping just having it sat there as taking up all that room. So what have we just done on that one? So that's all capped. Put something into Fury of Stone, Massive Flame, Tactical's done. Vivid imagery, we'll put it in vivid. I don't mind a bit of vivid imagery. Blink. There we go. So that's them, we'll do that. Like I say, we just need to grab something from the skirmish camp or something like that, which Banatron did say was a good idea. So yeah, we'll have a look over there. Now there isn't one in and around here, is there? Or in Pelennor. Just trying to think where the nearest one will be. Whether there's one beforehand, I can't remember. I'm just trying to work out where the nearest one would be. Provisioner, no. Healer, these are just all flyers, healers. I'll go to Galtrev. Okay, I'll go to Galtrev. There's one. I know there's one at Galtrev. Galtrev, to be honest with you, is still the best place to go crafting. If you get the reputation, get the travel skill to Galtrev. And the only reason I say that is that at the back of the crafting hall, you have all the guilds. So you can just wander through, talk to the guilds. Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt. Right. He's over there. Over there.
What do you need?
That's the relics. No, let's use relics. Heritage. That's what I wanted. Okay, so what's that one then to give you? That's 51,000 and that's a 67,000. Okay. I've just spotted that Star Wars Battlefront can be throttled for downloads, so it should be done in about 3 hours. Yeah, that. By the way, just if anybody is interested, Star Wars Battlefront 2 is free on the Epic's Game Store. We are going to be running a few, hopefully, if we can organise it, a few events with the community, you guys, because I don't only just play Lord of the Rings online. Sometimes it's just nice to take a break, step away, give it a rest, and then we're going to play it as a kind of community, get onto Discord and have a bit of fun. So, yeah, indeed. Excellent. It looks like we're just checking. Right, so let's just see what we need and then we'll barter for something here. How you doing, Samuel? How are you, my friend? Right, so that's 9 sous. Gonna need at least a couple of these, aren't we? We'll barter for a couple of them. Plenty of coinage there. Very good, actually. Very good. Thank you, Sam. Very good. Very good. And that one is 90,000. So I'm going to just bar for another one. What I'll do is I'll just stick that one into there and apply it. Yeah. Okay. So we can probably, yeah, 60. This will probably knock us over just slightly, but hey ho. Who's counting, eh? There we go. So that's capped that one out. And then we've got several that we need on this satchel. There we go. So barter, barter, barter. I think we're going to need at least 3 on that one. I'm just going to put 2 in because I don't want to over-egg the pudding, do we? We definitely. Not a total reversal, to be fair. Sam, they've kind of alleviated the problem a little bit, but not too much. Basically, things that were like at a certain tier, they've kind of then increased them up. So if I just bring up the actual page, because I just need to find it again. So what they've actually done is the differences between the two. If I just bring that up and I just go to where let's see if we can get that as well. Okay, that's the same, but what is the original one? Bring up that one. Right. Up there. Right, so originally they were looking at scrolls of empowerment for various levels. Qualhu, I'm new on the game. I need to spend money to take all expansions and missions, have more items to boost. Cool. Akipi's answered that one, sorry. So originally they said scrolls of empowerments from the Rages of Ithilien Quartermaster, okay, would now cap at max tier 35, which is pretty useless for anybody that's imbued anything. They said that scrolls of empowerment from Dol Amroth Quartermaster would cap at max tier 35, and then the scrolls of empowerment from Narnace in Minas Tirith now cap at max tier 44. Now the problem with that is that they were all very handy for leveling your weapons, and when they put the caps in at those levels, they were nigh on useless nearly for anybody that's imbued, because you normally get about to level 46 after imbuement anyway on all your tiers. So obviously it kicked off. I had the rant last night, and you know there was things going off on the internet and the forums all day, and even made it into Massively OP, which is an online website about MMOs, saying that people were pissed off, quite rightly so. So that was what they kind of tried to bring in, but then obviously they then looked at it and were like, oh, hang on, what do we need to change? Qualhu, we'll go Qualhu. It's still a very good game, absolutely. There's a lot of great content. You're going to play for many, many hours. And obviously, 2021, we are looking at a new expansion coming out towards the end of the year, which is called Gundabad. We've just had a mini expansion called the War of Three Peaks. There is another bigger expansion hopefully coming soon. But after kind of a lot of discussions, obviously, they realised that there was going to be a lot of backlash. They basically changed it. So the Scrolls of Empowerment from Dol Amroth, which were level 35, they've now changed to 44. And they said that since this content predates imbuement, so they said that you're not going to be at Dol Amroth with an imbued legendary. Well, true, you aren't. Because you're not going to be at level 100, unless for whatever reason, you know, you don't do things the right way around. They also said that the Rangers of Ithilien Quartermaster would now go to max tier 59. That was set to is that 54? I've forgotten now. Let's bring that one back up. Right, so the Rangers of Ithilien was 35. That's going to 59. Yep, okay, so that's gone up 24 levels. The Dol Amroth Quartermaster was set at 35, and that's going to 44. So it's a slight increase on that one, but they have said that that's because of the content predating an imbuement anyway. The one that's probably going to hit people the most is the one that was for Naneth in Minas Tirith, and that's the one that you get from when you do the dailies at Minas Tirith. So you can go to the North Gate, you go to the South Gate, you kick the shit out of everything, you come back and you hand in the coins, you barter for the coins, and then you can get roughly maybe across your characters 7 or 8, something like that, if you're lucky, depending on how many characters you've got, obviously. Now they've now said that they are going to cap that at max tier level 59. So anything on your legendary, you would only be able to use these up to 59. So for example, this one, my Scribe Spark damage, I would be able to use 9 of those. Yeah, I am. Yeah, definitely using 9 fingers. So you'd be able to use 9 times. After that, you can't. That's not to say that you can't keep getting them, because they could be used on other characters. So they're pretty much trying to make you move around to do the content. What they've also said now is that Scrolls of Empowerment with a max tier of 59 will be added to daily and weekly quests on the Quartermaster for the Host of the West. Now, obviously, that means pretty much, I think it's going to be after Dol Amroth. Obviously, let me just find the right bloody place. Into Gondor. You're probably going to be after Minas Tirith into the Waste, because that's the Host of the West anyway. So probably in and around there. They're also going to add tier 69 Scrolls of Empowerment to the Restoring the Three Kingdoms in Northern Mirkwood. So, Restoring the Three Kingdoms, yeah.
Did you need something?
Obviously, come on out of here. Into Ravania. Northern Mirkwood. You're probably going to be in and around Felagoth. Something around here. So there's obviously some repeatable there, which I haven't done anywhere. And then the last one that they're kind of introducing is that Scrolls of Empowerment with a max tier of 79 will be added to protecting the Beornings, Elves and Woodmen quest in the Vales of Anduin. Now, I've only done that on one character because it's a ball ache to actually get there. But pretty much, again, into Vales of Anduin, in and around Hultvis. Now, this is where I am actually at now, going to be questing around. So, this might actually be worthwhile for me unlocking Hultvis properly on this character, so that I can come back and then get the max tier 79s on this character as well as others. Yes, Stoke, the one in Rohan, not in the Midlands. I like that. Then obviously they are now introducing 2 more things in that are literally locked down to the Elderslade area, which is from the War of Three Peaks. And that is going to be the March on Gundabad additional steps, which is a daily, and that's going to give you 2 Scrolls of Empowerment. And remember, that's only 2 for doing the daily, whereas if you did the Minas Tirith, you could get 3, 4 per character. You know, so that's a kind of a squish on that one. And then also the War Effort, which is the kind of second phase of the Elderslades. After you've done all the first bit, it swaps to the War. You're going to get Threats to the Battlefield. Now, the Threats to the Battlefield is actually a bitch of a quest, because I think you've got to go around killing a certain amount of everything. And they're quite difficult if you try and solo them. And those 2 quests in the Gundabad will give you max tier 83. Seemingly what we've found out, and we're hoping doesn't change, is that when you're in Gondor, and what we did tonight at Minas Tirith, we did, and this is obviously not the Midsummer one, but before battle, so this kind of one where it's all gone to shit, you can do the Throne of the Dread Terror Rako Run, which is basically you go and do the first boss. Hopefully you succeed. We failed a couple of times, but then you get the Ancient Ithil coins, which you then barter with the Pelennor rewards vendor. Now they are max tier, so the max level 83, whatever the level if they ever go up, and they are not bound to account either. Now whether that changes or not, we don't know, because we're half expecting them just to drop that in. The other thing that was a problem was regarding the small reputation acceleration tomes that were bartered from skirmish vendors. So somewhere I don't actually know who actually has them. Is it the current? No. Is it the currency? No, it can't be. Can it? Not the currency exchange.
You are
That's
ill-equipped
just
to
that.
venture into these
Who's it we'll
lands.
give them then? Curiosities. Ah, yeah. Where is he? Oh, he's there. He's there. Curious.
What do you have to offer the Occluth?
So so there we go. Small reputation acceleration tomes. Now currently, if you buy them, you get a bonus amount of 1,000 rep. Yeah. What they were going to do, which again pissed a lot of people off, was that they were going to. It's not on that one. It's that one, isn't it? Oh yeah, they were bound to a character on acquire and have a max level of max usage of level 100. So that's character level. So I wouldn't be able to get them because they'd be bound to character, and I'm above level 100. Which server has more people on Europe? Evernight. Not sure whether Belagar or Guahe for Germany and Cyrenon is the only French one. Yeah, there we go. Keepy's on the ball. Keepy is on the ball. I'm glad he's around. He keeps things ticking over when I'm jibber-jabbering. Well done, Keepy. Well done, Keepy. You are a good egg. So, yeah, they were going to change that. However, they did look at it and go, okay, you're not happy about that. Let's alter that a smidgen. So what they've said, we'll be removing any max level limits on these tomes. So obviously that says, oh, okay, anybody can use it when you're sleeping, you mean. But we do not want to make the acquired tomes bind. So after 28.3, small reputation acceleration tomes, these, bartered from skirmish vendors, will be bound to account on acquire. No other changes. It says, we recognise that there are significant reputation grinds throughout the game, for example, when crafting guilds, where these scrolls are beneficial, and limiting acquisition by player level is not needed in this case. So this was a big bugbear for a lot of people because of the grind. I mean, you can see I could get an absolute shitload of these, but I'm not worried now because I'm not going to get them and then all of a sudden pass them off to Magic because she's got a load of marks and medallions. She doesn't need to do that. And I appreciate if people were then trying to give them to other people in the kinship or, you know, fellowships or whatever, then I can see that. But currently you can see that they don't bind to anything. So they have said as well is that if you do get these prior to any changes, whatever you have in your vaults and in your bags and everything won't change. It's after the patch that they will change. So it's up to you if you want to come here and then grab a load. We don't actually know. So that's entirely down to you. But they have actually changed things. So they did actually take note of how Guardians are struggling at the moment. So they said, regarding Guardians, class balance is an ongoing process. We know Guardians need some love. We won't forget, but that isn't on the cards for 28.3. So obviously, it's just to say, yeah, we're aware that they're in a bit of a shit place. The rep accelerator change seemed like nothing but a cash grab, forcing players 100% because they didn't want to deal with the grind. Glad they backed off on that. Yeah, Bananatron, to be fair, if you do want to, you can see what I ranted about yesterday on the YouTube channel that's just going through there from last night's stream. I have put it up there. It is live. It's quite near the end, and it was a good, I don't know, maybe half an hour, 3/4 of an hour of me jibber-jabbering and going through all the points about what they did. And then lo and behold, after we'd had the rant, we then got the notification that Tiber, one of the devs, she'd actually responded and put all this information up. So then we came back live really quickly and went, oh, by the way, blah, 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 blah. This has all changed. So it is a good change. Yes, they've increased the grind a little bit because they're going to be taking away the Minas Tirith dailies, basically. And then they're trying to get people to move around. Now, the only problem I have is that if you do Rako, you can get your uncapped level Scrolls of Empowerment. But if you want level 83, after the Veils of Anduin, you've got to then go into and grind the dailies for the Elder Slade, which only is available if you have the expansion, the War of the Three Peaks. So they're forcing people to have to buy that. Unless they then offer something, obviously they do, mithril coins in the store. So it is still a bit of a moneymaker. Now, we appreciate that they have to make money, and I did say it, and I do say it every time, that that is what they were going to do to a degree. they've just had a big takeover. Their new overlords do want a bit of money back. Why wouldn't they? So they've obviously explored different avenues. However, if things become better with the legendaries in the future when they do the legendary item revamp, which they're looking at, hopefully this won't be as bad a problem what we're facing now with the grind. If they kind of alleviate the grind by saying, hey, we don't have to do imbuement, you don't have to do this, you're just going to do X, Y, Z, well, we'll see. But they could make it worse in the future rather than better. Who knows? So basically, they threatened to hung us until dead. Now they said they'll only really do it until we're half dead and everybody says thank you. Exactly. And I did say, I said they've kind of backtracked it and said, hey, look, we're really the good guys. We're on your side. Lord of the Grind Online. Very good. Bernard trying to like that. You know what? I'm gonna give you a round of applause for that later. So yeah, it's like I always think you should under-promise and over-deliver. And I think what they did is they under-promised and then they've only delivered a little bit. Because they actually were saying, oh, well, we might do this, we might do this. But hey, guys, look what we're going to do. We're going to make it easier for you. No, you haven't. You still made it more difficult. Like, we know the grind for the legendary items is very disappointing. Everybody that's going to be coming up to level 100 are going to be going, oh, fuck, I've got to do my legendaries. Oh, and I did it even on this character, and I've got 4 legendaries to do. You can see that I've got still a hell of a lot of levels to do, you know, because they're not. And then I've got to even work on them, which is my healing ones. And this is only my DPS ones. So then I've got to work on my healing ones. So that's 4 legendaries. And from some rudimentary maths that somebody on the forums actually did, they said if just for 2 sets, just on one character, playing 2 to 3 hours a day, just doing the dailies as it was, and that was only like Minas Tirith dailies, it was approximately 6 months of playing every single day of 2 to 3 hours just to grind enough legacies. Scrolls of empowerments for your legacies. That's bonkers. That's way too much. But then that was when they're hoping. Yeah, exactly. I mean, it was only 4. So yeah, but Keepy, you only use 1 pair on the Rune Keeper. Let's be fair. But you can see that's a problem. It's too much of a grind. If you have time on your hand, and I think this is where the whole demographic of MMOs has changed. Years ago, people were happy to grind because it was new, it was fresh. MMOs, like, wow, cool, yeah. Early 2000s, mid 2000s onwards, that was the thing. People just can't do it. And the people with the money are people who are, you know, maybe over 25, over 30, I mean, I'm over 40. I'm 46 years old, for Christ's sake. I could pay some money towards it. I don't mind a bit of grind, but I've got to think it's worth it for me doing. Does it give me content to do? Yes. Is it going to piss me off? Do I want to skip it? Yes. Well, that's why I've got Valars. I've got 2 Valars in my vault that I can use if I want to and skip the content. That was the other thing as well, is the gating of the reputation. And if you Valar'd a character, you were well screwed. Because you were then like, well, I can't do any of these things because I've got to go get the reputation. And also newer players that don't have access, free-to-play players as well, they couldn't get the reputation because they might not have the area. They'd be picking things up, but they'd be like, well, I can't use it. Yeah. So that needed to change as well a little bit. Hopefully they don't go too bonkers with everything. And I hope as well that they bring in more variety of where you can actually get Scrolls of Empowerment. I mean, we've got a whole gap that we noticed last night where there's nothing, and that's Mordor. There's no Scrolls of Empowerment you can earn in there. You can go into Mordor Besieged, and obviously you can do the weeklies with the Nazgul and everything, but there's nowhere that you can go into to go, right, we're going to do that quest tonight. We're going to add it into a rotation with a kinship or whatever. We're going to do Rako Runs, then we're going to go to Mordor. We're going to do this, we're going to do that. There's nowhere for you to do it in Mordor. And the other thing is as well, with Mordor, and we found this earlier because Shinji, I don't know if you're still here. No, he's gone. Yeah, I think it could be maybe a little bit higher. Because they're going 59, 69, 79, 83. So Where's the 74 going to be? I mean, are we still going to be able to get the ones from Minas Morgul at 74? Why don't they bring in a 64? You know, halfway, you know, or something like halfway between, because you've got a 74. So you go 59, 64, 69, 74, 79. Yeah, I mean, like I say, it's Motes and Embers from thingy, but I think a 64 would be a good little number. Yeah, I know you said that for Mordor, but I think upping that to 64 would be a nice little into there for Mordor for a 64. Maybe. Well, they do. I do think they need to introduce new ways to actually get you to go do the Scrolls of Empowerment, because I think it is a little bit on the lacking side. I really do. Maybe an idea. So, devs, if you're listening, more ideas. Slip in a little 64. We've had a bit of a 69. We fancied a 64 instead. All right. You know, just then you've got something to aim for, and then you've got more options, and then you won't feel like you're just doing the same fucking mind-numbing thing every bloody day, because that will piss people off again. And I revert back to exactly what I said last night. The core of your player base is the person that comes to your shop every day. And just because once in a while somebody turns up with 200 quid order, you don't keep them happy, you keep your regular customers happy. And that is what they need to focus on. Now, don't get me wrong, I think they've done that to a degree with the backtracks. However, they need to look at it a bit more and take away this horrible grind that's there. I know they've got the cash shop, but the people who play regular, the people who maybe aren't lifetimers, who pay $9.99 a month or whatever your monthly costs are, who buy the collector's editions, who buy the more expensive expansions, or want to buy the expansions, they can't wait, so they'll pay real cash when it comes out. That is your core audience. We're going to be dragging in new people from the Lord of the Rings TV series. Don't then all of a sudden have everybody like me that plays the game, gets 20, 30, 40 people watching a night and say, you don't really want to play it because when you get to level 100, fuck, you'll hate the game. That's not what you want at all. You want a regular influx of new blood. And I'm doing my damnedest, and I don't get paid by him. I advertise the game for free. So does Keepy. You know, obviously, people who come in and just go, what's the game like? We sell it. We do. We sell it. You say it's great if you have any interest in Tolkien. If you like Lord of the Rings, try it. It's an older game. Yeah, it needs a bit of a graphical update. That's possibly going to happen. But it's the story. It's the journey. If you then turn the journey into reading the most boring fucking book in the world and you just think, hang on, not reading that anymore, I'll go play Elder Scrolls Online. And it's something we covered last night. I won't go over the thing because original Hun will be turning up in a minute saying, oh, he's ranting again. Oh, dickhead. Which he did earlier on his lunch break. So, yeah, I think they can do a better job, and communication as well. Yeah. That was good communication with Tybird diving in straight away yesterday, because that needed nipping in the bud very, very quickly, and the changes needed to happen, because all we got was, hey, we're doing these changes next week. It's like, what? Hey, what? Indeed. I see people playing endorsed Final Fantasy 14 on these weeks. It's not better looking than LOTRO. Yeah, see, I dipped into Final Fantasy 14 online just as a test, and I don't like it. I prefer, don't get me wrong, I used to play, and I loved Final Fantasy 7 back in the day. When that came out on the original PlayStation, 6 CDs or whatever the fuck it was on, I was like, wow, what a game. And it captured me. But I can't get into it because it's not a lore or a story that I can kind of connect with, because it is so fantastical. You know, there's men in this, there's elves, there's dwarves. I'm very traditional in the sense of what I like in fantasy terms. It definitely in regards, you know, storytelling anyway. But I'm not to say that that's a problem. Other people like Final Fantasy 14. They like Elder Scrolls Online. They'll like New World. They'll like the new Lord of the Rings MMO when it comes out. Horses for courses, as they say. It's what you find, what you like, what you get into. But I'm glad they've reversed it. I hope, Sam, actually, that's... Sam, I know you did ask the question, have they changed their mind? I hope that's kind of answered your question. because that was on for a little bit of a well, more than a short answer anyway. I needed a bit of a too long didn't read there and just say yes to a degree. But there we go. I hope that kind of answered it. Rundle 10, how are you? Welcome. Good to see you. Are you well? I hope you are anyway. You know what? We'll give him a round of applause. There's Rundle. Round of applause for Rundle. Dropping in. And just sit that down. All right. Exactly, yeah. They didn't change their mind. They kind of backtracked after getting called out and saying, what the F are you doing? I mean, to be fair, if I just find the screen that I actually had set up, that is the question that I asked last night. What the fuck is Standing Stone Games doing? And that was the question that we asked. So yeah, you can see we did go a little bit in depth about it, but hey ho. There we go. But right, boys and girls, I'm going to stop there because I did stream for quite a few hours earlier, and I am starting to feel a bit tired now. I've got a headache, and after doing those Rako runs and everything, wow, Rundle, enjoy. If you do need any help, please don't hesitate to ask in the stream, because things can change in 5 years, and you might be like, where do I go? What am I supposed to do and everything? But please don't hesitate to ask the question, because we're very knowledgeable. There's lots of people here. Obviously, Bananatron knows what he's on about. Keepy knows what he's on about. I have a little bit, bit of knowledge. Just a little bit, not a lot. And Lewis, Annie, and everybody, they're all enjoying the game as well. But yeah, I'm going to be back probably tomorrow with a bit more LOTRO. We might do a daytime stream, but then we might be doing something else on the evening. We'll see. So join me for that if you can. But yeah, I'm going to give my throat a rest because it's starting to go sore again. And we shall see you in the next one. So take care, Furlon, Keepy, Annie, Lewis, Magic, Mrs. Sting, Nettlebrew, Rowingthan, Raz, Effaken, WKD55, Abbott Costello, Acid Wiz, Adensia, Terric, Bananatron, B Green, Bibby Thumb, Rundle, thank you for the follow. There we go, Epic Sax Guy. Where did we get to? Bibby Thumbs, Casino Thanks, Dobby the Hub Elf, Extra More, go with him. Have this too. Ice Wizards, Ildalara, Yinyaz, still with us, joint effort. Malik's there. Manny, Super Dope Kid, Middle Aged Metal Feminist, No Excess, DSR, Samuel, Shakes, Silver Eagle, Talrian, Tomtons, The Writinger, VNK, Valets TV, Virgo Pros, and last but not least, Vroom Fondel. And I shall see you folks in the next one. Take care, be good. Adios for now.